Hello everyone, this is Puncture with F1 2014. We're in Russia for race number 16 of Season 2 of my career mode. And we're getting ready for qualifying 1. But of course we're going to take a look at our setup first. Here's our alignment. Here's our engine. We're at 91%, so we're doing okay. There's our brakes and aero. And here we go with qualifying 1. We're going down the DRS straight in end of sector 2. And there's Magnussen. And we had to put our hand up in rage, and with our DRS open, we had no downforce, and we flew into the wall, but fortunately we saved it. But we were only in 17th, so we had to go out again after we repaired. But our teammate, Alonso, did not make it out of qualifying 1. He was in 17th, so he had some troubles too. Not sure why he did, but then there's Magnussen. He got a 10th place grid penalty for almost taking us out. So we're going to go to qualifying 2. And here's qualifying 2. We're coming up to the line. And we made it into qualifying 3 pretty easily. We used the old set of option tires that we used in qualifying 1 when we went back out. So we just put a lap in and got into qualifying 3. So we're going to go to qualifying 3. Our last couple of qualifying sessions have been interesting lately. And here's our qualifying 3 lap. I'm fairly good at Russia. I seem to do all right at here. Last year this was my first win in my career mode, but I was with Force India. And we kind of ran away with it. But since I bumped up the AI difficulty, there definitely were a lot closer. But we went purple in the first sector there. We went just a tad wide, missing the apex just by a little bit there. A little bit there again, but we're getting in a pretty good lap. This DRS straight, that's kind of difficult because if you turn too much, it'll whip you and run you into the wall. We're still going purple here, like we did in qualifying 1, where Magnussen kind of threw us off. The lap is looking pretty good here, but let's see where we end up.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. That's pole position. Well done.
And we got pole position, but just barely. But we're going to be on the pole for the Russian Grand Prix. Our rival down in 4th there. The 2 Mercedes are 2 and 3. Getting the congratulations from the Mercedes guys. Gonna pump our fist there. And we're gonna go to the race.
The R&D part has failed. The team need a couple of races to work on it some more. You should receive the working part in 2 races' time.
The R&D part failed, but as you can see, the car is looking pretty well upgraded here. minus the new one that the new part that failed. So we'll take a look at the tire strategy. We're going to start on the options, and then lap 16, another set of options, and then lap 32 come in for a set of primes. We'll go with that strategy. The tire wear isn't too bad here, so we should be able to do that. And we're going to go to the grid. We're getting the whirly finger. And here we go. We are on the pole. There's our rival. And there's Fernando going to try to duplicate what we did in the last race in Japan.
After the result last race, everyone's expecting more of the same. Let's not disappoint them.
Here we go with the lights. The lights are out. And here's the start of the Russian Grand Prix. We're getting a pretty good start. Although now the Rosberg is kind of gaining on us here. We kind of go wide through the corner there. And now we're pulling out a pretty big gap here. A little wide on that corner. We're going to try to save some fuel now. Went there a little wide there again. And the second sector is now our greatest sector, and that's where many cars catch up to us. So we put it back up in the standard for the long straight there. We're getting some wheel spin there. We're pushing hard so we can try to get ahead, but maybe we're pushing a little bit too hard. And we're going a little wide around, and that's the end of the first lap. I'm going to move ahead here to lap 13. Not a whole lot happened. We got a little fishtail going on. We kind of spun the tires there, and that's allowing Hamilton to catch up to us. The tire wear's actually been pretty bad this first stint here. We've been pushing a lot just to stay ahead of the Mercedes here. We just stay ahead of him here. And then later on lap 14, going down this DRS straight, our tires look like absolute garbage right now. And Hamilton's just going to blow by us here. We're going to dive it back up here. But we have nothing. We're just sliding all over the place. We're out in the marbles. We can't. The rear tires that's absolutely gone. We just can't keep it. We just can't put anything down on the gas here. So we're going to come in and change our tires because we're not going to make another lap. So we're 2 laps short of our recommended stop, but we're going to put another set of options on again. Let's see how far down the order we're going to be. It looks like we're going to be down in 7th. And we're going to move here to lap 16, where we've caught up with Ricardo. We've got DRS down this straight here. This dangerous straight again. and we lost it. We lost the control there again, but we suffered no damage. And then at the beginning of lap 17, a bunch of cars have come in for their pit stop. We're up in the fourth, and there's another car coming out of the pit. I think that is Hamilton. It is. We're going to try to go on the inside here, and we're going to steal third away from him, which is effectively the lead. Because at the end of the lap there, the other cars have come in for their pit stops, and there's Rosberg, and we're back up into first. And here we are on lap 24. We're pulling out a little gap to Hamilton here, but as you can see as we're passing some of the traffic down there, Hamilton is running in through the traffic also, and he must have had a problem because just a little bit later you can see he's dropped down the order, and it looks like he dropped out altogether because we were down to 21 cars. So I don't know what happened, but he must have had a little accident. But on lap 32, not a whole lot happened after that because we had a pretty big gap to Rosberg. So we're coming in. We actually made our lap 32 pit stop with the option tires. We managed our tires a lot better that second stint. Rosberg has gone into the lead, but he had the prime tires on. So he's going to be coming in for his pit stop still. Although he's going to have a set of option tires when he does. And then beginning of lap 38, Rosberg has come in for his pit stop. And we're going to have a pretty decent lead, but he's going to have the option tires and we're on primes. And on lap 43, he's caught up with us. As you can see, the arrows are all over us and looking to get by us here. But he thinks about it and just pulls back in. But on lap 45, Rosberg's he's gonna try to go by us, but we're gonna outbrake him and keep up in first. And then on lap 46, again on this DRS straight, Rosberg again is gonna try it, and we're just gonna outbrake him and still keep our first place. And then on the beginning of lap 47 on this DRS, Rosberg is all over us. But as we go in, he pulls back, and he's pulling back by quite a bit. So I don't know what happened. We never saw Rosberg after that. He must have had a problem with something. He didn't hit us or anything. It was just he just slowed down, and even Vettel overtook him. So we had a huge lead, and we took home first place.
Great drive. You dominated the whole weekend. Pole and the race win. Fantastic.
So we got our first place. Our rival, Sebastian Vettel, was second, with Nico Rosberg third. Our teammate, who started on 17th, ended up in 6th. And there's Lewis Hamilton with his DNF on lap 24 with an apparent accident with one of the back markers. Not sure what happened because he was too far back in the replay. So we're now third in the driver standings. We're just ahead of our rival, Sebastian Vettel, by 3 points. We're not technically out of the running for the Drivers' Championship, although with only 3 races to go, we'd have to win all, and everyone else has to fall off the face of the earth, and that's probably not going to happen. We're still third in the Constructors, although we're slowly catching up to Red Bull. So that was the Russian Grand Prix of my F1 2014 career mode. If you like this, give us a like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again. Goodbye.